And I'm going to say this. Your old buddy E is going to give you a little tip, guys. Little tip, Rod.
Give it to
you, the people out there. By the way, we appreciate everybody streaming. Our digital numbers are through the roof right now, so thank you so much.
God bless.
For those who have downloaded
guys.
that Horn app. I learned yesterday from Ty that apparently there's an Android. People don't like people who have an Android phone. I did not know this.
There's a stigma.
Yeah, I didn't know.
Attached to it. That's all.
I also didn't know that Steph Curry was a villain. I didn't know that either.
So this morning, speaking of it's weird that I found this morning. I was on Reddit and I saw someone did a study on the top 20 turnoffs for both men and women, and in the top 20 was green text.
Oh, they don't like the Android text.
It was only like 12.
That's so weird.
12% of women and like 7% of men, but. I'm among the 7% that's turn off.
No, I've heard it before. I've heard from people
I certainly
that
noticed it. I just didn't know it was a thing.
Yeah,
like
it's
stigma.
a thing. Oh no, it is. Trust me.
I'm learning. I'm learning from you people. That's what's great, right? I'm never too old to learn. I'm the oldest person on the program. Ty's the young guy, living vicariously through him. I learn things. Okay, so I also know this. So here's my tip for you. So as the old guy, Rod, here's your tip.
CB says, I've always had Android. Hey, be proud of that,
way to go,
CB.
way to go, CB.
My brother's Android guy. Don't
be
worry
strong.
about it.
Be strong.
You, man. You do you.
They're cheaper phones, too. Like, at least not cheaper, but not as expensive a phone.
Texas says Android all the way. It's all good. Hey, it's okay. It's a preference thing now. It's a preference.
See?
Whatever your preference is.
Don't listen to Ty. He went to Westlake.
Exactly. That's a Westlake thing, but it's also, it's a young people thing. They do. They talk trash on people who have Androids.
That's
I don't know
what we
why.
need Ty for. I need young people trash because I'm not anymore. So here it is. Here's the tip. If you're gonna, like, if your wife or girlfriend has a project for you, or there's a date night that you need to fulfill, do it this Saturday. Don't do it next Saturday. That's the tip. Okay. Because you got to be smart about these things, Rod. And I'm not saying you're not going to watch college football this weekend. I'm just going to say if there's a day, or your wife has a honey-do list for you, and it's going to take most of the weekend, do it this weekend. And it's going to be a little cooler. Might even be a little rain, Rod. Because I can't find a significant game on the schedule this week. Okay. I mean, there's some games that you're going to tune into.
Game day is Colorado State.
Yeah, game day is Colorado. There is not a single game matching up two top 25 teams this year. This week? This week. Not one.
Okay.
I mean, there's LSU plays at Mississippi State. That'll be a good SEC game, right? South Carolina plays at Georgia. That won't be a good game, but Georgia's playing. Alabama's at South Florida in their first true road game in forever. In a non-con.
Yeah, it's not sexy.
Oklahoma, Tulsa. It's just
Kansas State, Missouri.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
my number one game.
Well, that's like Ty at the Deep Eddy Cabaret at like 1:30 in the morning. There's not a lot to choose from.
Yeah.
Pickings are slim.
It's true. Scraps.
But
you're very excited about that 6.
Next week, you want to be locked in. So listen, the point from tip from old Uncle E here is you don't want any distraction next weekend. Okay, I'm already getting you ahead of this. Next weekend, we've got as many as 12 to 15 really great games that you're going to want to watch.
12 to 15?
I'll give them to you. So this week we can't find one. Next Friday alone, Rod, there are 4 games scheduled, including USC at Arizona State, then UCLA, Utah, which is a ranked matchup,
that's a nice
Oregon State, Washington State, and Oklahoma at Cincinnati.
Washington, that's 2-0, both of those teams.
Those are all Those are all Friday games, which is weird.
Teams, yeah.
And then Saturday, Florida State, Clemson.
That's sexy.
Ole Miss, Alabama.
Nice.
Colorado, Oregon.
Ooh, that's good.
Right? Arkansas at LSU, which will be again. Texas, of course, opens conference play with Baylor.
UTSA playing Tennessee.
UTSA, Tennessee.
Oh, nice.
Ohio State, Notre Dame. Iowa, Penn State, ranked matchup as we sit here this morning.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
It's loaded.
Yeah.
I guess.
UCF at Kansas State will be a good game next weekend.
Tell wifey, hey, can we do all the stuff this week? You're right. Just tell her, hey, babe,
yes,
let's
get
it all done this weekend.
This is the weekend. Just telling you. You got to be strategic about these things sometimes. Happy wife, happy life. Right, Rod?
I agree with you, though. No, that's no doubt, because I'm going to want to sit on the couch for hours at a time and not be disturbed, or just sit on the couch and spend some quality time, but I'm going to want to watch some college football that weekend.
Yeah. Next Friday and Saturday, you want to be locked in. And you don't need to be doing yard projects, house projects.
No, you'll be going to Lowe's.
And you could actually, again,
shopping.
Somebody said Uncle E. But you're starting to sound more and more like Bucky E. Come on, man. I am the old dude on the show, so I got to be Uncle E.
We'll get there.
He is the old guy.
And I am an uncle. I've got nieces and nephews. But I will say, Here's a real strategic part, Rod, because you're how long have you been married now? A couple years, and you've got a baby on the way.
Couple of years.
This is the week to go out of your way and do something maybe she's not expecting. Like she's expecting you to lay around and be a lump all day and watch football.
You're saying get up early and start that list on your own?
Yeah, or ask her if she wants to do something. Take her on a date.
Oh,
see,
that's good. There you go.
See what I'm saying, Rod?
I see what you're saying, bro.
I don't got to worry about that.
I know you don't, Rod. Ty.
I don't got to worry about that either. My wife's pregnant. She don't want to go on dates right now.
So you're saying for me, it would be like a good weekend to go float the river or something.
Yeah. I'll try to meet the next future ex Ty Henderson.
Okay, fair.
So that's what just a tip.
No, that's a great tip.
And it's also a way to preview the college football season where there really is not just last week was Texas, Alabama. Are you kidding me? Also Colorado, Nebraska. People wanted to check that out. You'll watch it, and you can keep up on your phone or wherever you do. But go ahead and use Saturday. This Saturday. Because there might not be another one like this, Rod. Because once conference games start,
once conference play starts, every game is significant once you get into conference play.
But also, you got to savor football season while it's here.
You do.
We waited how many months all summer through the
but you
dog
also have to
days
savor,
talking about baseball.
You have to savor your relationship too. Sometimes, you know what I'm saying. And weeks get long, weeks get busy. Just giving you the tip.
A real woman
make this your week.
Knows when football season comes around.
Did you just say a real woman?
I kind of agree with Ty on that one. If you got a good woman, she understands football season is different. You're talking about the number one entertainment program in America. It's the number one TV show in America, and it ain't even close. Like it's not like something is that captivates America even on the same level. It's not even. It's like 80% of the top 100 most watched programs in America are like NFL games. Sure. So NFL season, it is, it's a part of now the fabric of America. So yeah, wifey needs to understand that, hey, NFL season and college football, all right, because that kind of, I think there's some people are both and hand in hand. Man, people gonna sit around on the weekend and watch football, whether it be college or whether it be pro. Saturdays and Sundays are for football in this country for those 6 months.
And I'd rather watch it without my significant other. I've learned through my studies.
Well, you got to get a good one who likes football. Yeah. Like my wife, she's a 49er fan, and
we're not taking relationship advice from Ty. We're not doing that.
She wants to watch football. She's like, I want to watch the game. I'm like, hold up, I got something going on. She's like, nah, I'm going to watch the game.
I'm agreeing with you, Rod. But I'm also saying because you got to pick wisely.
You got to pick wisely.
At the same time, it would make it even more special if you took her out to eat or something. Took her on a nice. You want to take me to dinner on a college football Saturday? Wow. That's
go
nice
to brunch.
That's very kind of you.
Go to brunch. Go to brunch.
Something not expected.
And she'd be like, "You don't want to watch football?" I'd be like, "Man, to hell with football right now. I want to spend some time with you."
See, Rod, now you're getting it. You're putting her above
watch that damn game.
And then unlike Ty in there who's saying, if she's a real woman, she knows you're going to watch football.
Yeah, you got the summer for dates.
You got the summer for dates.
I pack them in.
He's right. You gotta mix. You gotta intertwine it into your.
I'm just saying this is the
weekend.
I think a good substitute
this
for that is
Saturday.
Just making breakfast, like in the big old breakfast in bed on Saturday or Sunday.
That's good
when
too.
You're anticipating watching football.
Well done,
day.
and then sit there with you and eat in bed and watch football with you.
And by the way,
you're
still going to want Sunday because you're going to want to watch the Cowboys and Jets, and you're going to want to watch the Chiefs and Jaguars, and you're going to watch the 49ers and Rams, and you're going to want to watch the Dolphins and Patriots on Sunday night. So Saturday, that's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
One Saturday. This is the one. This is that one.
Yeah.
And then next weekend, say, hey, no. I'm locked in. No, we're watching football all day.
But if you are a junkie, like a college football junkie, like you are just obsessed with it, or NFL, you do need to marry somebody that, either understands that or is as big a fan of you. Like Chris Rock used to always say, relationships, you got to have things you have in common. And if you don't have things you have in common, relationship is doomed. You can't have a crackhead that wants to date somebody who's a born-again Christian. Like, it ain't going to work, right? If you got to both kind of be both born-again Christians or both be crackheads, then, that'll work. All right? But you can't have one with the other. And if you're a football fiend, like you are a junkie about it, you want it all day long, you got to better marry one that understands that, or at least that she's on board too. She's just as much of a junkie as you. That's what you got to do. Yeah.
Says, no, my wife can stay pissed at me all from September to November. And then hunting season comes.
I love it. Here's a good one. Here's where being a queer female couple is a bonus. We both ready to structure everything around football all season long. See? There you go. Yeah. There you go. Oh, no, yeah. And your job is, so you got a built-in excuse.
All I can do is give you the advice, right? Just give you a little piece of advice. This might be a good Saturday to do something nice.
And you said surprise her with
football.
Surprise. Yeah. Turn on the game first. Let her think like, oh, it's gonna be just a regular, and then be like, you know what, babe, you want to go to brunch? Hey, babe, yeah, how do you want some
You know
brunch?
what? How about this?
How about it?
Don't even. She doesn't know if it's a big Saturday or not.
Exactly.
Most,
So
right?
turn it on.
And say, you know what, honey? You have the game on. You know what? I don't want to watch football today. Let's go have a hike.
Yeah,
You're setting an example there, though. Of the
No,
next
no.
time you are just like, she's like, oh, let's go do something. Like, nah, the game's
No,
on.
because she's going to say, honey, can we go
what
do this?
about
And I
that
said,
one
we did that
time?
last week.
yeah, exactly. Now, yeah, you're right. You got to find some excuse. Then, like, no, it's a big game. I got whatever.
No,
But
see,
no,
you bought yourself a little
no.
slack on that.
It's no. He's right.
I'm
He's
not-
been married for a long time now. This man gets it.
I'm
He's
not.
right.
I'm not
This man
taking
gets it.
relationship advice from Ty. That's never going to happen. I'm not doing it. I ain't doing it.
You got to build up them points, man. This is a way for you to get some. He's talking about major points that you can build up right now.
That's right.
Them points, baby.
Just a note. You thought about it.
That's brilliant. I'm doing
This
it.
is the weekend.
I'm
'Cause I don't think you're going to miss a lot this week. I think you're going to see a lot of blowouts. I think you're going to see a lot of one-sided football games. And next week, you want to be totally locked in for as many as 15 games that you really want to watch.
Oh, yeah.
Friday and Saturday.
Great
and
advice
into
there.
Sunday.